From our heart to yours, this is Dil Se.
From the Sky News Centre at 11, Boris Johnson's ordered officials to work up a plan for avoiding a second national lockdown. According to The Telegraph, the Prime Minister is considering several proposals after a rise in COVID-19 infections. It comes after England's Chief Medical Officer warned that trade-offs may need to be made for all schools to reopen safely in September. Sarah Hewitt-Clarkson from the NAHT Teachers Union says it's a real shame things may have to close.
If pubs and clubs close and restaurants close, then that's a lot of parents who are not back at work. So getting the track and trace system really clear so that everybody, all members of the public, are completely confident in that would massively help in this situation.
A Conservative MP and former minister has been released on bail after being arrested on suspicion of rape. The accusations have been made by a young woman who worked in Parliament. New homes and hospitals will be granted automatic permission to be built as part of planning reforms in England. It means some developments and homes will be built quicker. 2 people have been arrested for drug driving at a rave in the Forest of Dean in Gloucestershire. Police have worked through the night to close down the illegal event near Ledbrook and Park End. TikTok stars with millions of followers have vented their frustration after Donald Trump threatened to ban it. It's over data security concerns as the app is owned by a Chinese firm. Holly Grace Williams, director at cybersecurity firm, says there are reports it's the target of a buyout by Microsoft.
If people are concerned about the handover of data to China, one way around that would be to bring operations entirely under the control of a US organisation. That might seem sensible to people on the face of things. However, we've heard that Trump might not be in favour of that.
And 2 American astronauts are on their way back to Earth and planning to make the first splashdown landing in 45 years. The SpaceX capsule is heading home after a 2-month visit to the International Space Station. That's the latest from Sky News. I'm Daryl Jackson.
As shops open up again, how do we all stay safe? Fontaine runs a craft store.
We've made the shop COVID safe. If you can't keep 2 metres apart, make sure it's 1 metre with extra precautions. Know the number of customers allowed in at any one time. Use the hand sanitizer at the entrance and use contactless payments. I'm loving serving customers again, but please, to keep us open, we've all got to keep to the guidelines.
Stay alert. Control the virus. Save lives.
Dil Se Radio. Dil Se Radio. Weather.
Good morning, looking at the weather today. After a dry and sunny start in the morning, cloud will build over time to leave an afternoon of sunny spells and a few isolated showers. Though most of the places staying dry, feeling quite warm again in the sunshine, and we all love sunshine with light winds. Today's maximum temperature still not bad. London 23 degrees Celsius. This is weather update on Dil Se Radio with me, Sheena.
From our heart to yours.
From our heart to yours.
10:35 a.m. DAB. Around the world online.
Dil Se Radio. Dil Se Radio.
Champion, Siva, champion, Gracia, champion, Lydia, champion, sing, champion, 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 champion. Everybody knows say Will is a champion, sing, champion, 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 champion. Everybody knows say Eton a champion, Cooper champion, Talia champion, Anderson a champion, Molly's a champion, William a champion, Jasmine a champion, Oscar a champion. Don't forget EJ Junior, Hinaya a champion, Eva a champion, Emily a champion, Matilda a champion, Leah a champion, number 7 Ziva a champion. Sing champion, 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 champion. Everybody knows that the kids them a champion. Sing champion, 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 champion. Everybody knows that the kids them a champion. All the kids name have to call. Let's go and bat some ball. All the kids name have to call. Let's go and bat some ball. Champion, champion. Every Aussie and South African. Champion, champion. Every Kiwi and every Indian. Champion, champion. Every Aussie and South African. Champion, champion. Trade is a champion, Mariah a champion, Niku a champion, Gibran a champion, Shanvi a champion, Abdi a champion, Aaron a champion, Nivan a champion. Sing! Champion, 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 champion. Everybody knows them are champions. What? Champion, 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 champion.
A very, very good morning to each one of you, and you're listening to your favorite radio station, Dil Se Radio. Broadcasting on 10:35 a.m. DAB online, or simply download the app like our radio player. It's absolutely free. कुछ भी नहीं करना पड़ता 24/7 in any part of the world. You can listen to us. You can get in touch with us via social media handle at Dil Se Radio, whether it's Twitter, Instagram or Facebook. Or you can do tweet in us at 0203-515-1035 or WhatsApp 07424232323. And when it's a Sunday Funday morning at 11 o'clock, it's time, yes, to get yourself educated and know about the world of cricket with Cricket 2020. And when it comes to cricket, the only person that comes to my mind who can give the right set of updates and right set of, I would say, bulk of information that's traveling about the cricket world is none other than Kamal Prabhakar. Now, he's going to take over from here, and this is your entertaining host Sheena, and we're going to do some entertainment right at the end of the show. But before that, welcome Kamal on the show.
Very good morning to you, Sheena. Sheena, you know what? You should be a cricket coach. तूने मुझे training करा दी सुबह dance करा के. Anyway, good morning, London. This is your host and host, Kamal Prabhakar, as every Sunday at the moment, and thank you very much for joining us. And first of all, I would love to wish all my friends Happy Eid and whoever celebrated Eid as well. So great. And today's program is going to be a program where it's never been before. It's going to be happening. You're going to be listening. But before that, Sheena, you got something to say.
Yes, and I always love to talk about competitions. Competition तो ना मेरे लिए बहुत favorite होते हैं. I know I cannot win, but I always want people to win. And let's hear it out. I'm going to just let you know, guys, today's competition question. Who is the host country of IPL 2020? Just the question again, who's the host country of IPL 2020? And that's not it. You're going to get a prize as well. The winner will get a BatSense sensor that's worth £125. The competition prize is sponsored by none other than Smart Cricket and kpsmartsport.com. Also, all listeners will get 20% discount when they buy any sports item from kpsmartsports.com, and please use this promo Dil Se. इससे आपको 20% discount तो वैसे ही मिल जाएगा. Terms and conditions do apply, and there's a lot of stuff that you can buy going onto the website. And yes, please vote for the question that I asked. Who is the host country of IPL 2020? You need to simply WhatsApp your answer followed by the word cricket together with your name. Ensure your name is there by Wednesday on 07424404040. Number again, 07424404040. The winner will be announced next Sunday in this show and can come to collect the prize from Dil Se Radio office, and Kamal will be there to honor the prize as well. Now I hand it over to Kamal, and let's hear it out what he has to say.
Thank you, Sheena. Yes, as I know, my listeners must be waiting to to listen to two great fathers, Father Samir and Father Eamon, who the two gentlemen who has had a great journey and having a great journey. They say they're from the Vatican, the St. Peter's cricket team. But yes, they are fathers. They go around the world with the Pope and they do so many things. But when it comes to sports, how did they get a sports to them? It's amazing what they've done for cricket and bringing all the religions together. So good morning to you both, fathers in Rome.
Good morning, Kamal. Good morning from me too, Kamal. Great to listen to you.
Good morning to you both, and great, and hope everybody is well and sound, and the Pope himself as well, and all the people in Rome. So thank you for joining us. I know today is one of the busiest time for you on a Sunday, and taking this time out to have an interview with me on Dil Se Radio 1035. I really appreciate, and we are honored. So fathers, I would love to know, and I think the listeners would love to know, you priest, you go all over the world, and what did you thought and how did you both get together to make the St. Peter's cricket team in Rome?
Yes, Kamal, thank you. Father Samir and I were both Christian Catholic priests working here in Rome. We have been here for a number of years. I've been working at an international seminary, and that's a place where young men come to study for the priesthood. And ever since I arrived in 2003, we had seminarians from cricket-playing countries, India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Australia, and also recently Bangladesh, England, and so on. And I saw them playing cricket out in our field with very little equipment. And little by little, we were able to get proper batting equipment and so on, and to start them playing. Things got serious in 2014 when the former Australian ambassador to the Holy See, John McCarthy, wanted to formalize an official Vatican cricket team that would play the Anglican Christian community in England. And it was the Vatican organism, the Pontifical Council of Culture, to which we are affiliated, that, in a manner of speaking, took us under their umbrella. I started with the former ambassador, and then shortly afterwards, Father Samir called me and told me of his great interest in cricket, and that's how things started.
Brilliant. And Father Samir, for you, born in Germany, brought up in Dubai, and you are a Sindhi family, and Father, obviously cricket is in your blood. And how did you feel, and how did you sort of get organized from then?
Yes, well, actually, that's one of the providential actions of God, because when, as you said, I grew up loving cricket, we played cricket at home, I watched a lot of cricket. I remember the famous Australia-India matches in Sharjah that I used to go and watch live, the 98 Desert Storm, Sachin Tendulkar's great innings. So this is how I grew up. And then you join the priesthood and you sort of think, well, this is something that I'm going to leave behind. And I think that's how God works in history. Suddenly, out of the blue, I met Father Eamon here in Rome. We were talking about academic papers that we were writing, and the topic of cricket came up. And I think God has really taken it from there, and both of us really feel that we are His instruments, and that He is using us to bring this team forward and to be able to accomplish everything that we've accomplished in the last 4 or 5 years.
Amazing. And Father Samir, I mean, obviously, and then how did you bring the other fathers, so the new students who came to you, and I saw they're from all over the world. I mean, they're in different parts of the world, and you made them all under one roof, and what a beautiful jacket, yellow jackets you sort of developed for the touring side, and you made them, it looked as if you had got this together years and years before, but it's not very old.
It's not, Kamal. I'll take this. Yes, the fact is that Rome is the center of Catholic Christianity. Pope Francis is here, and the visible center is in Rome, so that many young men come to study here the priesthood for 3 to 5 years. That's why we have found here in Rome young men from the cricket-playing countries that I mentioned. And it's, as Father Samir mentioned, it's been blessed. It's taken off. The yellow jackets have a story. That material comes from India, comes from Kerala. It's a very bright tone of yellow that probably is not seen a lot here in Europe. Now, the papal flag of the Vatican is yellow and white. So we wanted a color that would in some way represent the Vatican, because we are officially the Vatican St. Peter's cricket team. And this yellow jacket has become very distinctive. We've had people from all over the world asking us to buy them. We even had a bishop from Wales who wanted one. And it's become a trademark. And then when we were there 2 years ago and in other places, we sort of stand out. And that gives us something of an identity. So that's why we do it.
Well, Father Eamon, I must admit, you people, you stand out anyway, but having this yellow jackets and then you got a beautiful logo as well, which goes very well with it, very professional, very nice. But what's so good about the other thing is that all nationalities and playing together and enjoying the game. And I think it's very important, even mentally. You go to study, you do your study, you work hard, and then you need to get your pressure off, or you need to have some calmness, which I think this is a brilliant, no better game than cricket, which these young lads who started their journey, and I think it's very important to have them in this sporting way and that spirit.
Yes, that's exactly right, Kamal. And in fact, there's the logo, as you mentioned, is the papal logo of Pope Francis, the keys of the kingdom, the keys that were given to St. Peter. And there is, of course, not only the sporting dimension to this and the relaxation that comes with playing sport, there's a deeper mission. And Pope Francis has spoken often about building bridges, that true religious experience should be something that brings people together rather than cause division or even less so violence and so on. Yeah. And we see in a more way that our team, as we travel to different countries, and of course we have not yet been to India, we would love to go someday, but to be that source of unity. You'll remember that we've played matches with people not only of other nationalities but of other religions as well. That's what we're about. It's a way to bring unity into the world and through authentic religion. Father Samir, would you like to add to that?
Yes, I think Father Eamon has hit the nail on the head. I think the idea of interreligious dialogue was very much at the forefront of our thoughts when we founded this team. The idea of building bridges, the idea of stressing what unifies us, and the importance of recognizing God and recognizing the importance of religion in today's society for social unity, for the transcendent nature of man. And so we thought our team, which, as you said, Kamal, is made up of students, of seminarians and priests from many different countries, from Australia, from England, from India, from Pakistan, from Sri Lanka, from Bangladesh. Father Eamon is Irish, I'm Canadian. And we've been able to travel to different countries. We've been to South America. We've been to Africa, to Kenya. We've been to England. We've been to Portugal, the south of Italy with a lot of immigrants. And we've encountered their different nationalities and the different religions. I remember when we were in England 2 years ago, we visited the mandir, we visited the gurdwara, we visited the mosque.
Yeah, Father Samir, sorry, what we're going to do, we're going to have a little break because I really want to talk to you about your trip to London, to England, how it is, because there were some very special moments. Please bear with me, both of you, and we'll be right back.
Thank you, Kamal.
Radio.
Want to be a guest in our show Cricket 2020? Please call Alka Shah on 07448 000 333 or email alka.shah@leicamedia.co.uk.
11plusteacher.co.uk offers 11 plus tuitions and mock exams for Year 4 and Year 5 students. 11 Plus Teacher is teaching online from June to September, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and there are more than 2,000 online questions to download. Try for free at home. Visit www.11plusteacher.co.uk or call us on 07835 929287. 11 Plus Teacher.
KP Smart Sports Limited is exclusive UK retailers for smartcricket.com, BatSense and the official ICC T20 World Cup Australia 2020. Products retailers in the UK. Free delivery over £50 and 30 days returns. Visit kpsmartsports.com. Master every stroke. SmartCricket.com's BatSense is a cutting-edge technology which fits on the bat and connects seamlessly with your smartphone. Available to order online exclusively via the kpsmartsports.com site for immediate delivery.
GS Helmets' priority is the safety of players without compromising on design and style. One of the lightest and toughest ICC approved with dual shell technology and quad flow ventilation system brings out the winning essence in you. Available at various stores in the UK or buy online www.kpsmartsports.com or visit us on www.cricketgs.com.
Want to be a guest in our show Cricket 2020? Please call Alka Shah on 07448 000 333 or email alka.shah@lycamedia.co.uk.
From our heart to yours.
हमारे दिल से आपके दिल तक.
Dilsa Radio.
Welcome back to Cricket 2020 with Kamal Prabhakar. First of all, I would love to thank my sponsors, GS Helmets, KP Smart Sports, ICC, SmartCricket.com and 11 Plus. Thank you for that. So, Father Samir and Father Emin, welcome back. Now, you touched down in UK on about the 3rd of July in 2018 when you were welcomed in England. And how did that tour? I mean, I know there was relations and there was ties with UK other cricket teams with you, but then you came down to UK for a tour up to the 15th of July 2018, and we had the pleasure to have you, to entertain you. And let's start from there. How was your tour in UK?
Yes, well, Kamal, it was an amazing tour. We started off in Lancashire with Stonyhurst College that made us very welcome. From there, we travelled down to London and the inter-match that we had at the nursery ground at Lord's. You'll remember because you were playing. And from there, we had the first Commonwealth Cup. Also, I know that you had a lot to do with organising that, Kamal, in the Baroness Scotland and Lord Patel. And in fact, the captain of the other team is now the Minister for Health, Matt Hancock.
That's right.
And so that was a big event, and we thank you for organising that. Also, we remember our visit to North Sports that you kindly took us to. And from there, we went to one of Her Majesty's prisons to be with the prisoners. It was a Sunday, and to play a type of cricket indoors. And I remember one of the prisoners telling me afterwards, he said, Father, this was the best day he's ever had inside behind bars. And it was a very touching, we had Holy Mass there, we prayed with the prisoners, we played cricket and we had lunch with them. And it was a very moving circumstance. And from there, we had a match against the Houses of Parliament at Chiswick House. And from there, then we went on to Windsor, where we played the Royal Household, and that was the content of our tour.
Yes, Father Eamon, just before we go any further, and Father Samir, I cherish every moment of the time when Vatican was in England, and I had the honor and the pleasure to spend a lot of time with you people, and to we won't tell everybody that I was your minibus driver as well. It was a good journey, but I would like to thank a couple of people that who really helped me for this journey. First of all, it is Rekha and Vicky from Sarvana Bhavan restaurant. I think Father Samir and Eamon, Father Eamon, you must remember the masala dosa we had. And let me sorry, yes.
Let me tell you about that, because we came down from Manchester by bus, and it was a long trip and we were all tired, and I remember we got into the hotel that you had arranged for us, and it was lunchtime and we were hungry, and I sort of thought, well, we're going to have some sandwiches or something light. And you said, no, I organized a special meal, and we all went off to Sarana Bhavan for great masala dosas. And so that is one of the highlights of the tour, one of the highlights of the tour.
It was, and it was so nice of Rekha and Vicky and team. For it wasn't about it wasn't about just it was the food was given by them and it was entertained by them, but it wasn't that. It was more of welcoming you and and going out of their way, the way they have done. This time they did a lot of meals for NHS and what they did for the Vatican that day, it touched my heart because in the spur of the moment they weren't even there, but then they came later, but they organized everything. They gave us the whole restaurant, which was great respect for all of you and for me. So it was for me it was so humble and nice to see the fathers eating and all the priests eating under one roof, and they were enjoying every single bit of Sarana Bhavan's food, which they do great food. So, Father Samir, I come back to the games we played at Lord's. Lord's, I couldn't have not played in Lord's. I played everywhere else, not Lord's, but you made it possible for making this match, and we played, and we had a great day at Lord's with Lord Patel and Baroness of Scotland and many more. We had big crowds.
Yes, it was a very special memory. We have had the opportunity to play up north in Edgbaston and at Headingley, but we had never played at Lord's. In fact, when the team was founded, one of the ideas was to play against the Church of England 11 at Lord's, and it never happened at the beginning. So when the opportunity came up to play in 2018, I said, this is really a gift from God. And then I remember we met with you, Kamal, with Lord Patel, with Baroness Scotland, and with some of the other members who were helping organize the tour. And we were able to arrange the Lord's Nursery Ground. It was beautiful weather. There was a great amount of media presence over there. And we played a mixed team, the Catholics and the Anglicans together on one team, and then all the other religions together. So we had Muslims, we had Hindus, Sikhs, we had some members of the Jewish faith, and it was, I think, very profound experience of a good game, but also really playing together on the field, and so setting off on the right foot in the right direction for that tour and really giving it the sort of message that we wanted for the tour. This was our fourth Light of Faith tour. We call our tours, every time we travel internationally, a Light of Faith tour, because we want to transmit the light of the faith, of belief in God, of religion. And I think that match in Lord's stands out as one of the highlights among all our different tours throughout the world.
No, true, very true. I mean, that was really brilliant. And, we played at the Indian Gymkhana. What a show they put. They put a marquee up for us, and we had a dinner, and we had Sir Clive Lloyd, who came to the match as well, and we had other personalities to watch the match. But, fathers, I take my hat off on you. It's not just a cricket team you've got together. You have got a very good cricket team who plays very good, and in fact won more games than you lost, and playing in a good spirit, a good cricket, and very good cricketers indeed. And I'm going to say something to you fathers on the national radio on 10:35 today. I promise you, I will take you to India, I will take you to Pakistan, I will take you to Bangladesh, and that is a promise from me, from kpsmartsports.com. We will do this to take you for cricket tour. But then it came, Matt Hadcock had came and he played the game, he loved it. So, Father, then thereafter we went to the mosque, we went to the church, we went to the Neasden Temple, and we went to Southall Gurdwara. What a fantastic time we had, and we were entertained very well. And it was you guys, the way you wanted to do it. You wanted to take the whole team, and we went all over. What was your thoughts at that time and the teams?
Yes, come a number of points there. We're a moderate side playing cricket, and as they say in boxing, we're punching above our weight right now. I think the fact that the team, they're fit, they're eager to learn to play cricket, and we have a coach now, an Australian, Dane Kirby, and that helps us to get a good standard, because we know going to England or where we're going to play, playing against teams who know how to play, and we have to be up to try to be up to that standard. And yes, you recall visiting those centres of religious worship, and that's also, as we say here in our team, we are priests and seminarians who play cricket, not cricketers who have to be priests and seminarians. And we wanted, with the other groups of other faiths, we wanted to show that respect to their religion by visiting their temples, by understanding their beliefs.
Father Eamon, sorry, we have a little break. We have to have these breaks. We'll be right back with you. Please hold on your phones.
Will do.
10:35 a.m.
DAB.
Around the world online.
Dilsay Radio.
Dilsay Radio Travel News.
I'm Michael Page. Just a reminder, the M4 is still closed both ways between Junction 5 for Langley and Junction 6 for Slough and Windsor. It's the Highways Agency works this weekend, and it's due to reopen tomorrow morning. In central London, the A40 High Holborn remains closed both ways between Chancery Lane Station and the Old Red Lion pub because of a police investigation. And London Wall is still closed in the city on the eastbound side, coming from Bloomfield Street to Old Broad Street because of emergency repairs. The North Circular is looking very busy both ways, approaching the Bowes Road junction at Arnos Grove, and it's busy over Battersea Bridge both ways because of roadworks between Chelsea Embankment and Battersea Church Road. There's good news on the trains. London North Western services have resumed between Euston and Hemel Hempstead following earlier emergency engineering works, and the London Overground is back on the move as well between Gospel Oak and Upper Holloway. There are still minor delays on the London Overground between Stratford and Richmond and between Stratford and Clapham Junction because of those overrunning engineering works earlier on at Gospel Oak. On the tubes, we've got no services running on the District Line between Tower Hill and West Ham, and on the Hammersmith and City Line, trains aren't running between Hammersmith and Barking. That's because of engineering work, and replacement buses are running between Tower Hill and Barking instead. And that's the latest traffic and travel.
Dilsay Radio.
Starring Betfred's The Nifty 50.
Goodness gracious, the Nifty 50. 3 calls a day, 7 days a week. Play install, play online, just take a peek. Catch us, watch a pick, select a lucky dip. Goodness gracious, the Nifty 50.
Betfred numbers just got bigger and better. Download the app to play. And remember, folks, keep it fun. BeGambleAware.org.
Goodness gracious, the Nifty 50.
Want to be a guest in our show Cricket 2020? Please call Alka Shah on 07448 000 333 or email alka.shah@lycamedia.co.uk.
11plusteacher.co.uk offers 11 plus tuitions and mock exams for Year 4 and Year 5 students. 11 Plus Teacher is teaching online from June to September, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and there are more than 2,000 online questions to download. Try for free at home. Visit www.11plusteacher.co.uk or call us on 07835 929287. 11 Plus Teacher.
KP Smart Sports Limited is exclusive UK retailers for smartcricket.com, BatSense and the official ICC T20 World Cup Australia 2020. Products retailers in the UK. Free delivery over £50 and 30 days returns. Visit kpsmartsports.com. Master every stroke. SmartCricket.com's BatSense is a cutting-edge technology which fits on the bat and connects seamlessly with your smartphone. Available to order online exclusively via the kpsmartsports.com site for immediate delivery.
GS Helmets' priority is the safety of players without compromising on design and style. One of the lightest and toughest ICC approved with dual shell technology and quad flow ventilation system brings out the winning essence in you. Available at various stores in the UK or buy online www.kpsmartsports.com or visit us on www.cricketgs.com.
Want to be a guest in our show Cricket 2020? Please call Alka Shah on 07448 000 333 or email alka.shah@lycamedia.co.uk.
Dilsey Radio.
10:35 a.m.
DAB.
Around the world online.
From our heart to yours.
Dilsey Radio.
Well, yes, welcome back to Cricket 2020. And again, I would like to say thank you to my sponsors, GS Helmets and KP Smart Sports, smartcricket.com in partnership with ICC and 11 Plus Teachers. Thank you. Father Eamon, I disturbed you at that time. You were just telling us about, just quickly, if you could tell me regarding every religious place you went and how you felt, and it was a great presence from you all.
Yes, apart from the actual cricket matches, we were able to visit. Obviously, we were with the Anglicans, Christian denomination that we know very well. We have great friends there. And we also programmed in, as you will remember, time at the Regent's Park Mosque, in the Sikh and Hindu temples there in London, and the St. John Wood Synagogue, and the rabbi there. And it was a way of showing respect, understanding and openness to the other world religions.
True. No, that was a great time we had, and we went. Then Father Samir and Father Eamon, you had the pleasure to play at Windsor, and then the Queen presented you. She met you with the team, and she met with yourselves. It must have been a fantastic feeling. You've come on a cricket tour to England, and then finishing off at Windsor and seeing the Queen and Prince.
Yes, it was. It was a charity match, and it was every 2 years, I think, the Royal Household Cricket Team have this event. We were honoured to be invited, and it was a splendid day. And we had our match in the afternoon with the Royal Household Cricket Team. They're a great side. In fact, that match we won. It was the first match that we had won against them because they're a very good side. But as you say, at about 6 p.m, Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth came with Prince Andrew and greeted both our teams and very kindly sat down with our team for a photograph. She made a funny comment. She sat down, we're all in our yellow jackets, and she came in a nice blue dress, and she said that had she known, she would have worn yellow as well.
That would have been lovely.
So, she was a funny and gracious lady, but what impressed me about her was the time that she took to meet everybody, and you could see that there was a real sense of wanting to meet people on her side. It wasn't just a function that she had to do. And then there were some other things. There was dinner. It was the 100th anniversary of the founding of the Royal Air Force. So there was a dinner at the same place at Windsor that night, and our team was there. We also had matins the following morning in St. George's Chapel with Bishop David Connor, the marvellous Bishop of St. George's Chapel at Windsor Castle, and then a small reception in his house with him and his wife Jane. They have always been extremely courteous to us. So, Kamal, that was what went on, and it certainly was a marvellous event.
Let me just add about that. It's a memory that I think each of us will cherish, being able to greet the Queen personally, Her Majesty. She came down and she took the time to say hello and to wish each one of us personally. And we all have individually our pictures, shaking the Queen's hand, greeting her, and then, of course, the group picture together. And she also presented each member of the team with a commemorative medal to remember the day or the match. Both teams received this medal so that we can always remember this match, which was very special there at Windsor Castle. A very good match, a very tense match that went down to the wire. And then, of course, Her Majesty coming in at the end to greet everyone and to spend almost an hour, I would say, with both teams.
Well, I you just said something that you were honoured and to receiving medals from the Queen. But you know what? Money can't buy this sort of thing. And I myself was honoured by the Pope himself and you, fathers, to present me with something which I really, really cherish. And as you walk into my house, and I have put it right in the front door, my blessings, what Father Pope and you fathers had given me, and it was an honor to receive this for me and my family.
And yes, Kamal, those blessings are all done in the Vatican, and it's only done there. And it was a token of our gratitude to you, and especially, I won't mention it now, but I know the family story that you told us, and perhaps also some moments of sadness. So we both wanted to thank you for your great contribution in making that tour possible. And we are very happy to do so.
Yes, Kamal. So it was, as Father Eamon has said, we are called the Vatican St. Peter's cricket team. Now, we'll be honest, the Pope is not an avid cricket follower. It's not like he's watching every match every day. But he does, of course, know about us, and he has met us on several occasions, and normally before we go on tour, he does receive us in an audience and give us his blessing. And convey through us, he tells us always that through our presence, we should take his blessings to the people that we meet. And in a very special way, then, we wanted to convey those blessings and those prayers of His Holiness Pope Francis to you and your family. You did for us. And so it was a small way for us also to thank you for all of your help.
No, I really thank you, because one thing for sure is in my life, I never do anything to get something back, because I say and I believe, doesn't matter what religion, doesn't matter who you are, what you are, but if you can make a difference to this world, then do it. And if you can't, don't spoil it. So, fathers, both of you, it's been a real pleasure and an honor for me to interview both of you and hopefully meet very soon, because this COVID, once everything is cleared and we will see, I know you've traveled to Kenya, you've traveled to many other countries, but kpsmartsports.com will be organizing something. We will have a meeting once everything is sorted out to get a tour for you to do where the names you've just mentioned, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and I think it would be great for other local Christianity people in other countries to play cricket and enjoying, because I think this will help mentally, physically, and you know what, it brings, cricket is such a great that it brings everything together. And Father Samir and Eamon, I know you meant the story, what you both were talking about, my son, Amit Prabhakar, who was a great cricketer, played for England and Essex, he was a tremendous, and he's given me these powers today, how to go forward, bring the cricket together, bring people together till to date. So, fathers, do you have a message to your listeners today at Dil Se Radio 1035? Then we'll wrap up the day with you. I really enjoyed the interview, and maybe things are better. You will come to our studios, Dil Se Radio 1035 and Leica Radio. And it's over to you, and thank you very much indeed. So, last message from you to the world.
gratitude to you, and thank you for you and to everyone out there. I think you said it, Kamal. Let's do something to make this world better. Let's not spoil it. And I would say, as I am a priest, a man of God, openness to truth, openness to goodness, openness to beauty. That changes our lives, and then we change others.
Yes, and I would add what I said at the beginning of this interview. I'm really convinced that in a small way, in a very humble way, this cricket team is a work of God. And Father Eamon and myself and all the players on the team and all the other people who have contributed over the years with the team, including yourself, Kamal, we really are instruments of God. And therefore, if I have to leave a message to those listening today, I would say to really believe in the presence and the action of God in history and in our world today. There are so many bad stories. It's enough to put on the news, and we always hear about tragedies, we hear about war, we hear about conflict, we hear about violence. And sometimes the good news, the good stories, the good that people are doing doesn't make the news. And at times it seems that things are going very badly. And I think we have to realize how active God is in the world to spread the good, and how much He relies on us, that He asks us, each one of us, to help Him, to spread the good, to make people happy, to make the world a better place. And so let us, each one of us, in our religions, in whatever state of life we are, really ask the Lord today, God, how can I help you in your plan to make life better for my family, for my co-workers, for the people I am in contact with? What can I do to help? And this is how I think Father Eamon and I, as priests, and how our cricket team, how we live our mission, trying in a very small and humble way through cricket to make the world a better place, to bring the joy and the love and the light of God to the life of everyone that we meet.
Fantastic. Very well put, Father Samir and Father Eamon. And you know something else? That smartcricket.com is going to be sending you 2 smart sensors, which now has become very technical, and it's got a sensor which goes on the bat and see how you're playing and how it's going to be an effective. There will be 2 sensors be sent to you for your cricket team by smartcricket.com. But fathers, again, I thank you both for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you very soon. God bless, and we look forward to seeing you all over again very soon. Thank you indeed.
Thank you, Kamal.
Thank you, Kamal. God bless.
And Laika Radio and Dilse Radio. So, Sheena, down to you.
Yes, thank you, fathers. And yes, we're going to play one of the beautiful track which Father Samir has requested. And this is one of the favorite track of, I think, every generation. वो कागज की कश्ती, वो बारिश का पानी.
ये दौलत भी ले लो, ये शोहरत भी ले लो, भले छीन लो मुझसे मेरी जवानी, मगर मुझको लौटा दो बचपन का सावन, वो कागज की कश्ती, वो बारिश का पानी, वो कागज की कश्ती, वो बारिश का पानी. मोहल्ले की सबसे पुरानी निशानी, वो बुढ़िया जिसे बच्चे कहते थे नानी, वो नानी की बातों में परियों का डेरा, वो चेहरे की झुर्रियों में सदियों का फेरा, भुलाए नहीं भूल सकता है कोई, भुलाए नहीं भूल सकता है कोई, वो छोटी सी रातें, वो लंबी कहानी, वो छोटी सी रातें, वो लंबी कहानी। कड़ी धूप में अपने घर से निकलना, वो चिड़िया वो बुलबुल वो तितली पकड़ना, वो गुड़िया की शादी पे लड़ना झगड़ना, वो झूलों से गिरना, वो गिर के संभलना, वो पीतल के छल्लों के प्यारे से तोहफे, वो पीतल के छल्लों के प्यारे से तोहफे, वो टूटी हुई चूड़ियों की निशानी, वो कागज की कश्ती, वो बारिश का पानी, वो कागज की कश्ती, वो बारिश का पानी, वो कागज की कश्ती।
10:35 a.m.
From our heart to yours.
हमारे दिल से आपके दिल तक.
Dil Se Radio.
Want to be a guest in our show Cricket 2020? Please call Alka Shah on 07448 000 333 or email alka.shah@leicamedia.co.uk.
11plusteacher.co.uk offers 11 plus tuitions and mock exams for Year 4 and Year 5 students. 11 Plus Teacher is teaching online from June to September, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and there are more than 2,000 online questions to download. Try for free at home. Visit www.11plusteacher.co.uk or call us on 07835 929287. 11 Plus Teacher.
KP Smart Sports Limited is exclusive UK retailers for smartcricket.com, BatSense and the official ICC T20 World Cup Australia 2020. Products retailers in the UK. Free delivery over £50 and 30 days returns. Visit kpsmartsports.com. Master every stroke. SmartCricket.com's BatSense is a cutting-edge technology which fits on the bat and connects seamlessly with your smartphone. Available to order online exclusively via the kpsmartsports.com site for immediate delivery.
GS Helmet's priority is the safety of players without compromising on design and style. One of the lightest and toughest ICC approved with dual shell technology and quad flow ventilation system brings out the winning essence in you. Available at various stores in the UK or buy online www.kpsmartsports.com or visit us on www.cricketgs.com.
Want to be a guest in our show Cricket 2020? Please call Alka Shah on 07448 000 333 or email alka.shah@leicamedia.co.uk.
How do we stop the spread of coronavirus now? Here's Michael. a delivery driver.
All day, every day, I'm seeing people. Last thing I want to do is give anyone coronavirus. So the first sign of a cough, soon as my temperature rises, any loss of taste or smell, I'm staying in, booking a test, only going out to get it done. I mean, you want to know straight away, right? That's how we protect each other.
Find out how to get a test and how long to isolate at gov.wales/coronavirus.
Let's get back. Back to the way we were. To fun. To the cinema. To gigs and galleries. The gym. The thrill of a stadium. To being with each other. To the things we love.
Testing is free, quick and vital to stop the spread of coronavirus. So let's get tested and get back to the things we love. If you're feeling unwell, get a free test now. Call 119 or go to nhs.uk.
10:35 a.m.
This is Dil Se Radio.
Welcome back on Dil Se Radio, and this is Sheena on Cricket 2020 with Kamal Prabhakar. And let me repeat the question, the competition question again for you guys. Who's the host country of IPL 2020? The winner will get a bats and sensor worth £125, and the competition prize is sponsored by Smart Cricket and kpsmartsports.com. And all listeners will get 20% discount when they buy any sport item from kpsmartsports.com. Please use this promo code Dil Se Radio and you can get 20% discount. Terms and conditions do apply. Or what you simply need to do for answering the question, who's the host country of IPL 2020, you need to WhatsApp your answer followed by the word cricket together with your name by Wednesday on 07424404040. The winner will be announced next Sunday in this show and can come to collect the prize from Dil Se Radio office. So number is 07424404040 to get the answer. Now, yes, it's the time when we have to just find out who the winner for the last week competition is. So, Kamalji, let's just do the
honors.
Okay.
Well, Sheena, you're going to do the honors, but you know what? If you want to win it, you got to be in it. So let's do this. So,
Yeah.
So Sheena, I would like you to do the honors.
Okay, so I am taking out the lucky winner. Who is going to be? I am quite excited about it. Oh my God.
Only one.
I think only one can be the winner. So,
So the winner, come on, let's see who'll get the sense. No, that's not the one. I think. Come on.
Yeah. There's like he's trying to play along, and then he's saying that.
There you are.
Yes. So yes, we have got the winner. It's Rashim Salota. So Rashim Salota,
Rashim
congratulations.
Congratulations. Well done. You get one of these. Fantastic.
Fantastic. So Rashim Salota, we will contact you and we'll get to know how you can collect this prize. So, and Kamal, they're going to win a t-shirt.
This one is going to be a sensor.
Yes.
So they win a sensor and it's going to be an amazing prize.
Yeah.
And obviously the prices every week, there are different prices and good prices.
So it's
Sheena.
amazing. It's amazing. Okay, I just have to, before we leave, I just have to ask you a couple of questions, Kamal.
Yeah.
That, I was listening to the show and then, we all know you are a Chupa Rustam. I was not aware, how you've played up. वो कहते हैं ना लोग अपनी बड़ाई खुद नहीं करते. He's one of them. I just want to ask you, for all the benefit of all, what are the, maybe you can answer, 3 good qualities that we can learn from cricketers? Or what do you think there should be 3 qualities that cricketers should have, must have?
देखो Sheena, as yourself, Chupran Rustam तो मैं नहीं हूँ, आप भी है, I'll be coming to that. But listen, the question you've asked me, first of all, you want to become a cricketer, you really have to have it in your heart, in your soul, in your mind. You have to concentrate, you have to be in it, like I always say. Then it comes with practice. You want to be great, you want to be good, you got to put hours and hours in of practice. And today it's not only about playing cricket, it's about physical fitness as well. Okay. You got to eat well, you got to drink well, and you got to look after your body. Your body is a temple, so treat it like a temple. You want to become a professional cricketer, you got to be in it, to be physically fit, skillful, and the game has become in a different level now, and the women as well.
Yeah, that's true. So basically, we can, if you have to summarize, you need to have that focus and willpower. Otherwise, you will not be able to, because this is a kind of a sports which requires, as you mentioned, physical energy. You need to be in it. You need to have that focus. You need to have that persistency, and then only you'll be able to achieve what you basically are designing for.
100%. And 100%. And you know what? Next week, we got a fantastic show again.
Oh,
Every show
surprise. Is it a surprise or are you going to just...
It's surprise, but you know what? I'd like to tell people because kya hai aapne question pucha cricket ka. So we've got a great man who has done amazing for the world cricket and for especially for ECB and for Asian community in this country, Lord Kamlesh Patel of ECB, independent director.
Okay, wonderful.
We've got him, and then we've got the owner of Dharampal Shukla, the owner of Ilford Cricket School, where a lot of England players have developed themselves playing for England and county. So that'll be great next week.
Yeah.
So Sheena, thanks for your assistance today, and it's always a pleasure doing a show with you.
Oh, thank you so much. And Kamal, we would always look forward to have you between 11 to 12 on Sunday, Funday mornings. And next week is going to be really special. Lord Patel will be there, and I'm looking forward for it. You also are. This is Sheena and Kamal Prabhakar on Dil Se Radio Entertainment you, and the show is always about interesting news and entertainment.
10:35 a.m. DAB around the world online. From our heart to yours. This is